Hey lads, this is day 277 of my series to get to 2konchess.com. We're currently rated 1835, which is the highest rating we've been on this entire series. I guess we'll see what happens today. I never thought I would be 1835 so soon. And we're playing someone from Zambia, and we're getting a Jobava, which is fantastic. Got our opening few moves, and he's played this move, which is meaning I can't do any of these moves, any of these ideas with the knight, and he's brought his queen out super early. I believe there's a queen trap line here, isn't there? I think I have this move. He can't take the pawn, and he can't check me because I can tempo his queen here and defend the knight at the same time. So I'm defending the knight with the queen here. Is there a trap here? Here? He can't go here or here because of the bishop. He can't go here or here because of the knight. I think I've just trapped him. And he can't take the knight because the queen's holding. Oh, he has to go back. Okay. Maybe this move was incorrect then. Wait, why did I not think about this move? Okay. How do we use this advantage? Well, look at his development. He hasn't developed at all. And now he's never able to play this move, which I think is kind of bad for him. Let's get our bishop into the center. It doesn't have a home on these squares, but we would like to make it useful on this side of the board. I'll develop my knight. And here he's decided to put his knight out here. And I'm actually going to play here, I think. If he plays that and I pull back and he pushes this pawn, we can take because we have this with the queen, which is very interesting. So he could try to push on me. So if he pushes here, we go here. Yeah. So he doesn't want to push these two pawns. Because if he does push this pawn, we grab a pawn for free and we attack the knight here. If he recaptures, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're not playing any of that. And I'm thinking about moving the knight in here. A very aggressive spot, but then we have the pawn. So that doesn't work yet. I think let's castle. Seems solid enough. And I'll put my rook here. And we'll play for this pawn break. Okay. Can we just go for it now? Also, am I missing something? Is there like a move like this? It might not be yet. I think I will play for this pawn break. I want to get aggressive on this king. And I really should have a good advantage because he hasn't pushed any of his, or brought out any of his pieces. I don't think a rook lift is bad. Here he's just swapping off. And his queen would be on a bad spot. If he takes with his pawn, and his pawns are doubled. I'm really confused about my opponent's play. But I will take, and I'll put my queen here. His queen's like out of the game now. I mean, I could have just captured there. Maybe I should have. In fact, I definitely should have. I don't know why I moved the queen there. That was bad. It was just a snap decision that wasn't good. I don't think my opponent's playing well at all. Okay, I'm going to just take this. And he's got this move. He can't take here because we have this. If we just go here, he takes. We take, we go here. What is going on here? Okay, wait. I don't think this is a threat at all. Because let's say he goes here. We have this. I mean, the whole position is nuts. If he takes here, we go here. I just don't know what my one next move is. I also have this move. He takes. Maybe we just pull back just to be safe. Yeah, let's just maybe just play solid for now. And he can't do this. This move does not work. But maybe if I took with the rook, it would. Check. He comes here. Check. And we're getting out of it. If he goes this way. Take here, here, check. Here, check, knight takes. Yeah, this knight's annoying. Maybe I could just get rid of it for now. Maybe I should take the bishop. Take here. Check. We know these moves don't work because the rook comes down. Or maybe we don't know that. I'll take it. We can always push the pawn. And he could never tempo my queen because we got the bishop here. I've missed a lot of opportunities in this game. This has not been clean. I know I have. I'm not sure where they've been, but like I'm pretty sure I've missed a lot. Okay, so now he's never going to push this. And if I go here, he can just take with the knight. So maybe we need to get another pawn in. But also we could get a rook over. I could also just go here and try to swap off this piece because it's an annoying piece. I could also just go here. If I go here, then he can never capture here because we win his rook. But then that allows him to develop here, doesn't it? Maybe that's fine. I could just go here. I think that's fine. I guess he can come here with the rook. Maybe that's a better move. I'm surprised by this move. Take. And if he takes here, we have an enter move, whatever that's called. I think this looks fine. Not an intermezzo. Intermezzo's on on the other piece. Okay, so now I just have this rook. Let's just move it over. This is fine, and we'll just try to push the pawn. We have our rook on the back rank. Maybe we need to create some luft. But our rook is holding here. So right now he's threatening to take this, and I can't capture him because of the back rank. But here, if he takes, we could check. Knight takes. Not entirely sure. Also just play this move. It's probably good. Just do this just in case. Don't think it's wrong. I feel like he's going to try to sack something here. Like even just take here or come here, you know, for some weird reason. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that he really has. What is the point of this? He wants to come here. So rook check here, queen check here. He doesn't have these checks, so I think we're fine. If he takes with the pawn, we could just push here. And he's losing this guy. Also, though, I think getting the queen super close seems good. He can't move the knight. It's pinned. Now he loses this. More than happy to make that trade. GG. Good game, but I do think I missed quite a lot in that. Let's have a quick look to see. We're also up to 1842. Whoa. Okay, we played with an 88.6. Actually, I'm super happy to see with how clean I played that game. But it looks like back here, he made this mistake to move his knight here, and I knew this was a weird move. Oh, look, I can just take the pawn. Why do I not take the pawn? Like, that is so free. Like, as soon as I move the rook here, I'm threatening this pawn. And he never really dealt with it. So, that's just my bad. And again, here, when I move here, I'm guessing... Yeah, it says take e7 is the best again. So, this move was a big mistake because, like I said, he can threaten my queen here. And this probably was his best move because it gets out of the pin. And then it says I just have e4. which is fine. But yeah, I didn't want to allow this, I guess. I just wanted to pin the knight so the knight couldn't move and I could push this pawn. But I think there's probably a better way of doing this. It says here my best move is f3, going after the pawn this way. Interesting. And c7 to defend and attack, and then f6, just cement my bishop here. Looks very solid. Well, I really enjoyed that game. We are at our all-time peak, 1842. I can't believe it. I think we'll play one more game, even though I am at my peak. I've never been in the 1840s before. Maybe I can peek over my peak. Let's jump into game 2. In 1872, from the Philippines, Edgard, and he's playing King's Pawn. I'm going to try this opening, which is the Caro Kann, something I am not used to. And he's done the advanced variation, so I'll bring my bishop out and cement it here. I think this is correct. And he's already attacking my queen. Wow. Can I go here? Take. Knight here. I feel like this is a mistake to play up. But on the other hand, it kind of gets rid of his central control. So let's try it. I really don't know. I could also just play the pawn forwards. And maybe he's able to do some work here. I don't know. But I know you're never supposed to play f6. So I could develop the knight, or I could develop the pawn. I'm not taking with the queen, obviously. What if I go here? Kick him back and then take? No. So if we take with knight, I mean, our knight's looking very active. Let's take with knight. I'm kind of nervous because I've never done this. And if he wants to swap off, I'm fine having pawns here. Okay, and now he's enabled his queen to get very active. But he can't get active yet because I'm defending that square. And what does this do? Is he coming in here? I don't think he is. Maybe we just go here. Here, he takes, we take. And then the queen check. And we just block it. I think we're fine. Because the bishop always holds backwards. I'm not entirely sure about this because I never play the Caro Kann. So you probably all can just like flame me in the chat. This is not something I'm used to. What about here? He takes. Then the queen check. I can always block it. And I'm defending with the bishop. I also can just pin his piece here. Also just come here. Let's do this move. Because I want to get more pieces in. He's only got one pawn in the center and we have two. Okay, so now if we take and he takes, it's kind of back to what it was. But then I can maybe castle here. Doesn't look awful. Let's go for it. I'm trading off my bad knight for his good one. And if he checks me here, we just play the pawn up. Kind of a big trade fest, isn't it? But I think I'm pretty even here. Okay, we have a check here, but then he blocks. So let's take with the bishop. And I would say just looking at this, my position is slightly better. I can block with the bishop or the pawn, or I can block with the bishop. I think this looks a wee bit better. And we can already castle. We can also check here and win a pawn. Let's do that. Oh, we can't win a pawn yet. But we can win this pawn. So now we're up a pawn, lads. And we also have this check incoming. And if I come here, then his bishop's locked down to this square. So this pawn can never move because we take the rook. Okay, so he does that. I think we'll castle here. If he moves the pawn, we have this. And we'll just come here. And I am targeting this if his rook ever comes off of it. I'm just up a pawn, lads. So I do think in my very first game, playing the Caro Kann in this rapid series, I have managed to get a winning position. And I do think this is an opening that I'm probably going to be trying to play a bit more. Take, 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 take. I don't want him taking because then I lose a pawn. I'm okay with this. If I put my rook here, seems good, because I can target this one. Let's start moving the king up. Okay, so I can go here. And I'm also threatening this to remove the defender of the pawn. So he doesn't go for it. King's getting closer. If this rook ever moves, we go here. Okay, so we just go here. He's got rook here. We go here, rook here. Here. Rook here, here. Take, take, we're fine. He doesn't have another check, does he? I think we're fine. Oh, but maybe he removes the defender of this rook. Oh. So he just wins a pawn there. I forgot this one wasn't defended. Not good. He can push this one. And he didn't. If he pushes it, I go in. But I think this one's promoting. I think I lost, lads. Oh, not good. Here, 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 here. What about here, here, take, here? Come, yeah, I can't. Just goes here. I'm toast. I'm toast, lads. Pretty frustrating I play that so poorly. Why are you taking so long, bro? Just pre-move it. I would resign, but this guy's taking his time, you know. Alright, well that wasn't so good. So I did have a winning position here. And this was the mistake. Because I give the pawn back. I forgot that this piece was undefended when I take here. And that was just a simple mistake. I could easily have won this game. And there was no opportunity other than this. Where I was losing. Why don't I just push the pawns and like try to do some magic on this side? I'm up a pawn. Like I shouldn't lose this. Even just go in here and here and here and here. And just play slowly on my advantage side. Alright lads, I am going to win with the Caro Kann. I got a winning position out of that. Like that was fantastic. Alright lads, I'm going to win. Game 3. I want to do one more. A 1981. I have never played somebody this high on this series. He's from the Czech Republic. We are going to go into a Dutch defense. I'm a bit nervous. 1981. If I win this, lads, I'm going to be so happy. What is this? The Korchnoi attack. Whatever that means. What a weirdo move. And I'm out of theory. But I do know that this can be a target later for my bishop. Because the bishop on c8, often in the classical Dutch, wants to take on h3. So this might actually become a weakness. I don't know. And I'm very hesitant to take here. I almost feel like developing my queen to this square, which is very strange. I'm going here. Take, take. My queen side is just very weak. I've never seen this kind of move. I'd like to fianchetto, but I don't think I can. What a weird move. What if we put our knight here, take, and we put it on f5? I think then he just gains central control, doesn't he? I'm not quite sure how to deal with this. I kind of want to push, but that's not working either. If I go here, he takes, I take, and then he goes here. He's threatening this, but my knight can come. I think I'm just going to go for this. I need to make quicker decisions. Very odd moves here. I feel like castling this way, but maybe we transpose into a kind of Leningrad system with the pawns here. I never play the Leningrad Dutch, so this is a system I don't know super well. But lads, if I can beat a 1981, you know for a fact that I can get to 2K. And do I want to castle this way? It just seems rather scary, doesn't it? Let's put the knight here. I think it deserves to be here. And I think I will castle into this, which is wild. If he ever pushes this pawn, we take this one. And my queen's coming to e8. And we don't take it yet, obviously, because we're pinned. But I think coming to e8 here is fine. I just got to get out of this pin. This is not fun. He's using a lot of time, which makes me think he's not a cheater, which is a comforting thought. Get out of the pin. I could play this move. He can't take me because he's pinned. Take, and then the queen can't come in yet because of this pesky bishop. Here is a move, but I don't think it works because he just takes it, take, or even takes here. I take, he takes, and he's hitting this. Let's just move the king over. Maybe we want to get these moves in. He's thinking just as much as I am, so that is good. I was going to say, I really wanted to get this move in. I feel like taking with my rook is probably the answer here. Because it doesn't seem to be doing much on f8. I would have loved to put my knight here. Swap these off and get my queen in. I'm thinking about fianchettoing here if I'm able. I think I'll play this move and try to get my bishop out. He's going to castle. And even coming here seems decent. Let's say I do take with the rook, and then he pushes on me. We have to go back. Want to go here. If I could go here and pin this piece, that seems kind of interesting. He pushes. Let's try this. Both his rooks can come into this attack, and I think his pieces are developing better than mine are. taking here, he goes here. He does this regardless. Let's just pull back and take here with the knight. I have this threat now, which seems something I should play for. If this pawn pushes, we can take. I think I need to do this. If he takes here, we capture. If he pushes, we just move up. Can't capture this way. Yeah, I have to capture here. And he's got this. It's a bit ugly, isn't it? I get 8 points and he gets 10. So I think maybe I have to just move. Not a fan. I'd love to move this bishop here. I think he's going to just capture. I think I will move the king. Bishop here, rook takes, bishop takes. And he doesn't have a check because my king will be on g8. But it's looking bad. Trust me to play against something that is completely not theory, you know? He plays this weird h3 move, which is very interesting. And I want to see where I went wrong. I didn't quite know how to play against this. Maybe I need to just control the center or something. So take, take. Otherwise, is he coming in here? Take, take. Here. No. Tick, tick, and then the knight comes here. He comes over. I do think I have to get the other knight in. And his knight's very passive, so maybe there's hope here. I have this move, hitting both of these. His pawns might start to fall. Hitting it again. Is he coming here? Here? Going back to one of these squares. Then do I have a take, take, take with check? Over, let's go here. All the pieces lining up on e3. This seems like a mistake. But he does have this move. I could come here, couldn't I? I think I'm actually starting to do well here. I don't know. take, and I am doing okay. So we've got a point of material back there. And now we have this. Oh no, it's pinned. But we have this. Not good. Here and here seems very strong. I also can take this one. Gotta stop him coming here. He's got this move. This move. He can't pin me here. He can pin me here, but then we push. And he can't take here because of this. If I push now, he goes here. What if I go here? If he takes here, we take with the rook. He checks. Come back. He's got this. Okay, he just pushed it. Ugh. Let's push ours. Surely he mocked up. He allowed me to push. Lads, I'm beating in 1981 if I win this game. Come on, I gotta focus. He's a minute and a half on the clock. What's he gonna do? Go here? Check? I've got to be winning this. Here, he pushes, take. He comes here, here. This is a dark squared piece. I think we're fine. Let's go here. Or here. Here, he goes back to here. Let's take this square away from him. Because he can't defend with his rook here. Lads! We beat the basically a 2K. That's the highest rated opponent we've ever beaten. I'm so happy with that win. 1846, my highest rating ever. And that was a 1981. We played with a 75% accuracy. Wow. He was completely winning. Let's just fly through this game real quick to see what I missed and where I went wrong. So this is a theoretical opening. So it wants me to develop my knight first. It really wants me to develop my knight here. But I was right about take and take. It just wants me to play here and here. And then castle. His best move here is g5. d5 is very logical, taking the center, holding onto the pawn. It's just not a Dutch. So I guess I need to remember opening principles of controlling the center. And then my pieces can, develop. Okay, so we went here instead. Interesting. A lot of mistakes this game. Wants me to take with the bishop. And the reason taking with the rook is so bad is because he's got knight d5, tempoing, and I'm probably, where am I going? It says we got c6, which I might find. b3. I'm not sure what I'd play here, but maybe something like this. But it looks like g5. His knights are just super strong. I mean, look at this one, this one. They're both on the 5th rank. They're coming into the position, and I'm getting a wee bit nervous here. So this would have been a better move because it controls this knight. This knight has 2 squares that it can jump to, so c6 would have been a much better move. Here he should have taken with the knight. I have h6. Then he has f8. And I can't capture him because of the pin. I have to move my queen. And then he just comes in here and he's just absolutely destroying me. This was his big mistake, coming over here. And I thought that that was a mistake because I was like, I can trade, and now I'm back in this game. Oh, and that's a beautiful move to find. I should have looked a bit more carefully. I thought let's take with check, but actually taking here is so much better because it's discovered a check. If he takes here, then we could win any rook we want. We just go here. If we go here, he can still push this pawn and block the check, which would be really bad for me. So I'd have to go here, I think. And then it says he comes here to block. And then we can just probably take, and maybe even this, here. And I'm just up a pawn. And I'm 3 squares away, and he's 4 squares from capturing. So I would win this. Unbelievable game. Lads, I'm at the highest elo I've ever been in my life, 1846. And thank you for sticking with me. I think if we can beat a 1980, I mean, like, I can get to 2K. That's incredible. This is the highest win I've ever had. Hope you lads enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.